do a super short stream today. Whereas I normally do only a little bit of a stream every day. Well, no, not a little bit of stream every day. Whereas I would normally just do like a freaking, oh my god, stream. I'm just oh wow. I need to not produce a lot today. Okay. Don't know why they didn't produce a lot, but hey! Yeah, it's fine. It's okay that we did not produce a lot. Actually, no, it's not really okay. But hey, I'm gonna say it's okay. I hope that by saying that it's okay enough, that it will actually let me think, yeah, it's totally okay. Oh god. Oh my god. Yo, Biggie! What's up, man? I'm actually doing a bit better. I actually took a little bit of time this past week to just step away from the electronics a little bit and relax. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming thing this week. Because I was actually just taking time to go, okay, time to just relax, not try and fill my time with everything. It's like, oh my god. Ah! So many void eggs. Anyway, how are you? No, let's just ignore the fact that I'm saying, hey, I'm stressed out by everything, but rehab. That's one way you could say it, yeah. Let's say hello to all my birdies. Since they're deciding that they're being needy. Going, oh my god, we need the loves. Alright. Do. Rehab. Like that. Okay. Somatomay blunts. SMH. Well, you know, my friends, that can have many different meanings. There's a fucking tree there. Oh my god. Yeah, but that could have many different meanings. And I'm not sure if I should be concerned as to which one that is supposed to mean. That could just be me. I mean, I'm not particularly known for being intelligent, even though I'm told that I am. There's a difference between being told that you are something and, you know, actually seeing said thing. trying to do with this weed? You know, I happen to live in an area where it's not exactly considered wrong to smoke weed. Because I am actually right on the border of one of the areas, one of the states that has recreational weed as a legal thing. So, yeah. Okay. I know what I was needing to do. I was working on farming the hardwood stuff. Yeah. Anyway. All of these. All of the things. Got all the things now. All of them. They're all going to be mine at some point. Just at some point. Alright. Oh, hi there, lady. What do you have for me? I don't really care about... I don't really care about anything you're trying to sell me, apparently. Yep. You hold nothing curious today, lady of the wagon. We're down south? Yeah. I would say, hey, lucky me, but, you know, I actually have a fairly bad reaction to that particular drug of choice. So, I really don't care about that. I mean, yeah, glad to know that you like it, but not for me. Definitely not for me. Alright. Okay. So... Okay. Into the hub. Oh. Okay. Stardew Valley. Let's try the Google Sheets. That is not quite. Stardew Valley, huh? Haha! I do have that. Yes! That's what they needed. I yeah. Friendship. Friendship. Filter gets friendship. Uh, Friendship. Mm, Sebastian. One of these points in time, I'm gonna have to frickin' okay, so 10 hearts. Alright, got my information that I needed. And I apparently will not be marrying Sebastian this year. Which is okay. I can work with that. Okay. We have winter now. They all just look fine, apparently. Alright. Jump in there. Alright, that one's upgraded. Yes, one's upgraded. No, not that. Okay. All of my trees are leafless. Yeah, coffee beans should still be growing there. Nothing in there. My mushroom tree, apparently it's just lost its mushroom top. God, I hope it doesn't stay that way. gonna go get more of these. Hey look, another book. Alrighty, let's do the tree. Kill some trees! Some wood. Not that I really need to. I can totally afford to just buy a shit ton of wood. I figure, why not? May as well try to collect my own shit. Not to mention the fact that, hey! Would be nice to be able to afford to buy some more of my hay. I'm not gonna worry about resupplying my hay stash until tomorrow. But definitely need to work on gathering more wood. Because why not? Wood is good. Having many different kinds of wood is always a good thing too. Alright. Sell a whole bunch of this. Alright. To the bed we go. We want a winter. Still bringing in a decent amount of cash every day. I dislike the flying bugs the most out of all bugs. Oddly enough, I don't mind spiders. As long as they're not crawling on me or trying to bite me, I'm fine with them. It's kind of always been that way, to be completely honest. As long as they're not crawling on me or biting me or getting in my way, I'm completely chill with them. Alright. Checking my coffee plants in here. Looks good, looks good. Not entirely sure what the greenhouse is supposed to do, really, but I'm hoping that I'm using it properly. Hoping. You never know, it could just be completely mangling its end goal. any case, we're gonna go pick at my stuff. Stuff and things. Oh my god, what am I even trying to do? Well, I need more hay. I know that much. Should always get more hay. It's Tuesday, though. No one's freaking open on Tuesdays. I forgot about this shit. Ah! Why are they never open on Tuesdays? Why does it have to be Tuesday? Why can't it be something reasonable like Sunday? Like, you expect things to not be open on Sundays. You don't expect things to be closed on completely random days, like a Tuesday. Like, what the flippin' fudge bunker guy? And that slime guy dropped. Okay, I heard you. I don't know where you're at, but I heard you down there. Eh. Ain't no big deal. Just fine. Big A. Anyway, okay. So I got more hardwood. I don't actually know. Ah. So much stuff to pick up, so much stuff to sell. Oh my gosh. Alright. It's Tuesday. That means everyone's gonna be closed. Everyone. Well, I did get that mail thing from the, let's go, see the fisherman guy. See what kind of fisherman stuff he has for me. Since he did send me a piece of mail saying, "Hey, I have new things. Come check it out, bud. Da-da! It's gonna be fabulous!" Or something like that. You really should never trust me to actually remember shit. Hi there. Oh. Ooh. I'll take that. Huh. Let's see if this works. Ah! Yeah, apparently it does work. Works exactly like I thought it did, apparently. Almost. Anyway, we're gonna be doing fishing, apparently, for most of the winter. Or at least that's what it would appear to be. I got a herring. I don't know what the herring's for, but hey! I got it! Hey! I got a squid! Look at that squid! It's gonna be a squidly time. Oh god, I'm terrible. I don't know why people find me amusing. Albacore! It's like Albuquerque, but better. Oh god. Hey look, there's another squid! Yeah! Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, wow. I don't need a, I don't need a squid. I don't need it. I don't need the squid, apparently. I thought I needed a squid, but apparently I don't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can work with that. Yes. Alright. Alright. Good. sleep for the night. Let me make all this stupid money. I'll be filthy rich. Well, richer than I already am. Like, honestly, guys. Alrighty. Look at all this beautiful work. My things, my fabulous creaturey friends. Let's take one of those. My creaturey friends just keep producing all the beautiful eggs. Oh, that is the first purple egg I've encountered. I'm gonna go store my purple egg. Because that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that needs to be kept. Because it's just, it is that beautiful. Alright. I need to have my lady friend, Miss Robin. I need to have her craft me I need to have my lady friend Robin craft me some more things. Oh god. What are these things? I know! I know there's words. Words exist! God damn. Oh hey! My baby duck grew up. I didn't even realize that my baby duck grew up already. Oh my gosh. That's just asking for trouble at some point. Hi. William. Scaphoid. Scaphoid. What kind of shitty name convention did I have for my sheep? The fuck? What even? Oh, hey. They actually brought me things today. Oh! Oh my god! Ha! That's going in here. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh, you got bars too. Okay. Alright, we need to go get copper bars. Copper. Copper? Copper. Copper! Na 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 na. We gotta get copper. So I need me some more freaking silos. It's like, oh my god. Copper. Beautiful. Alrighty. Hi. Give me this. True. I know I don't want it there. Yeah, let's put it down there. Okay. That being made. Missing one fish off of that. Missing the eel, wherever the frick I can get the eel from. Sturgeon, and pretty much everything off of that. So, we're gonna have fishing days here in the winter. They're gonna be beautiful, beautiful things, surely. Surely that's all that can be assumed. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. Now that that's done, we're gonna go down, collect our hardwood for today. Actually, before I go get the hardwood, we are going to, not buy a crap ton. Alright! Thank you, lady friends person. I totally did not want to buy multitudes of hay from you. Surely you did not want my money. That is the vibe that I'm getting from you. Because you hold such weird hours. Alright. Alright. And there is... Look at that! We have our hardwood. It's already getting dark here. Why does it feel like we don't have enough time in the day? Oh, gosh. It's probably because we don't. There's never enough time. Alright. We'll just make some throw the apples in there. Figure, why not? Alright. There we go. Look at that. So much work. All the work. We have a white purple egg! white and purple. It's beautiful. That is not the chest I... Ah! They're beautiful things. Alright, cow. There's a cow. I love how my cows and such started producing the purple whole supplies much sooner than my chickens did. I wonder how long it's gonna be until I get a purple duck egg. Is it possible to get a purple duck egg? Hope so. The ducks take forever to supply anything though. Alright. Ah! Yeah, though. My chickens are and such are just now starting to produce purples. Alright. I already gave him all the presents I can for this week. Let me go down, get my hardwood, maybe a couple slime balls. And then it will be fishing in the ocean. No, probably not fishing in the ocean, but... Still needed to do fishing. Alright. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go check. I need fishing. Fishing is Willy guy. Right. Fish. Oh God. Fudge bunker. Eel. That's what I was wanting. Alright. Fish. The eel is a fish that can be found in the ocean during spring and fall when it's raining from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Okay. That definitely tells me that, hey, I'm not gonna get that anytime soon. I think most of the ocean fish fish tank. Yes, indeed. I need to go get fish. First, I need to get hay and make sure that I. I lots of hay, lots more hay. Because I can't fucking keep up with my hay intake, apparently, like, ever. Alright. Cup bunnies. Beautiful bunnies. Alright. This way. Oh, hey, look! Lots of stuff I've made. I don't know why my cat is still hanging around outside in the middle of winter. You know, that's fine. There we go. Refilled my stock.
Hello.
Ah! There's a Kinkry! Hi, Kinkry!
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. Just kind of bored, so I'm just like, just seeing who's streaming.
Yep, and I exist. Haha! Look at that! I got it in the bubbly stuff for once.
Noise. How's it going with you?
Not too bad actually.
That's good.
You know, I've spent the past couple of days feeling like pretty much like shit. But
Just sick or just kind of feeling just bleh?
heat headaches.
Ooh.
So it's one of those things where there's really nothing I can do to make myself feel better besides apparently sit in the shower and let the water try and make me feel better, and that gets
Overheating, kind of like heat sickness, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it goes away at night, and it's fine when I'm up and moving around indoors. But
Are you drinking plenty of water?
yeah,
Okay.
figure I'd go through about 2 quarts a day.
Yeah. You pretty much want to be chugging water at this point. Not literally, but, you know.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's pretty much just a thing of I drink what water I can, but there's some days where there's literally nothing I can do because it just gets that bad after a while. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but that's why I haven't been streaming lately, is because I've been dealing with heat headaches every other day. It's like, oh god, that's not worth it. There's a reason why I live in the north and not the south.
Yeah, I know what it's like in the south.
Uh-huh.
I just want middle ground. That's all I ask for. But no, that's too much apparently.
Yeah. Oh, I got a Lincod. What the frick is a Lincod?
How's the competition between you and Red Green going?
It's on pause because Red's gone camping for a week.
Oh, wasn't she fancy?
Yeah, so I'm almost in winter for a competition, and she's still just beginning summer.
Wasn't she fancy for going out and camping?
Yeah. So it's pretty much a thing of, until she gets back from camping and decides to do a couple days work, I can't do anything with the competition because whenever I sit down and stream, I always wind up going through a season within a couple of days. And I know it's mostly because when I sit down and stream, it's because I have more time to actually stream than she does. She limits herself to, what? What do you... Oh! The fishing tackle breaks after a while! God damn it, okay, that's a good thing to know! Lame!
GG.
That's so very lame. I got these fancy things called perches, and they look like they're supposed to be bats. Anyway, how have you been, Cancree? You know, since I've decided to go poof for a while.
I've been alright. Just kind of working. I've been playing XCOM 2 recently because I've been hearing that they're dropping a DLC that's going to change everything, so I want to try to enjoy the game before I start crying again.
Oh god.
Well, it's like I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. Because it adds stuff that I like, and then other stuff that is like, alright, let's make the game even harder. Because pretty much like what they're doing with this DLC is they're combining some elements from a mod called Long War. And Long War was a mod for XCOM that pretty much, for people that didn't think that the game was hard enough or as
Oh god.
complicated enough, they're like, a group of people were like, alright, we're going to make a mod that makes it quote-unquote more realistic. And it's fun to watch. Well, it's fun to watch for me, but like actually playing it, I would cry because I already do terribly on XCOM as it is. I actually just restarted. I'm actually just restarting because I've hit late game and I have no people to supply, and there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to stop the end game, so I'm having to start over. And I'm kind of sad. Yeah, I kind of put myself in a pickle.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, I've beaten the first game, and I'm dead set determined to beat this one.
Really now?
Yeah, like XCOM is pretty much the strategy equivalent of Dark Souls.
Oh god.
It just fucking beats you. It just beats you until you're bloodied, and then it just keeps on beating you.
Oh my god, why would you even...
Yeah. It's how my friend put it when she was describing Dark Souls as video game BDSM.
Wait, what? Video game?
She was BDSM.
Oh. Video game bondage. Okay.
Yeah. That's probably about the funniest way I've ever heard Dark Souls described, but it's actually fairly accurate.
Yeah, from what I've heard about Dark Souls, it kind of does make you its bitch.
Yeah, but then once you figure it out, it's really, really fun. I've been doing a playthrough with a friend of mine, but it's one of those things where it's like, we've had to put everything on pause because he's in Poland right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, bruh, you need to come back. So.
Oh, by the way, my chickens are finally producing purple stuff.
Nice. That's right, you little chickies, lay some more eggs.
It's like, my cows and goats have been producing purple stuff for how much longer? And I've had the chickens for so much longer. That just tells me that it's much easier to get the cows and big shit to actually like me better than the chickens.
Well, if you ask the chickens how their day's gone, maybe they just have feelings, and you just need to tap into those feelings.
Hey! All I can say is apparently the chickens are not simple-minded like the cows. You can't just give it...
They're not as easy to please.
Yeah, you can't just provide for their lives and have them be grateful, apparently.
No, you gotta go above and beyond.
Oh god. My ducks have decided to grant me 2 of their feathers.
I feel you should feel blessed.
I feel very blessed.
They were thinking of only just one, but they're like, we'll be nice for now.
And they're both gold star quality. Oh god.
Nice. I've been hearing a strange beeping in my house, and I have no idea what it is.
Have you checked your fire alarms then?
Probably not.
That's probably what it is.
Probably.
Just saying. If you're not sure what it is and it's not a usual thing, you probably need to check your fire alarm batteries.
You hit the money because I was standing underneath it, and sure enough, that's where the noise came from.
Oh, can I get a round of applause for that? Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything, to be completely honest.
That's completely okay. It's perfectly okay for you to be a little bit.
You know that meme where people are like, alright, can you teach me actual life stuff? The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, but how do I do taxes? The mitochondria is the powerhouse. That's pretty much me, in a nutshell.
Oh.
The stuff I actually wanted to learn, and they're like, no, you need to learn this first. Okay, I've learned this. Now what? Okay, now you're an adult. You should have had this figured out by now. But what?
Yeah, it totally makes sense, you know. Classic education system of the U.S.
U.S. Okay.
Yeah, it's like they want us to fail, but they also saying, no, we want you to succeed, and it's just a trap.
Well, that's the thing is the educational system that we have now was implemented for just so you can have basic education so you can go work at a factory or something. It was not meant for the evolving society we have now.
Uh-huh.
So, I think, it's a matter of just, like, they need to reform the classes to nowadays. Honestly, I think...
No, do you realize that a lot of the skill classes, you know, stuff that you'd actually wind up using later on in life for an actual job stuff, they're like kind of taken out or have put into the college and going, hey, you can learn this, but it's college only. You need to pay us for it. And in order to afford you learning this stuff, you have to have a job, which means that you're going to have to fit 40 hours of homework in with 40 hours of schoolwork and, you know, basically have no sleep and don't have a life because there's no way you manage everything.
That's what I'm saying, though, is like, it needs to be reformed to where it's like... Because that's the thing, like, even, like, stuff that, let's be honest, is high in demand, like trade jobs. Like, there's always going to be a need for trade jobs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's like, they cut the classes so much, like, you can barely find any classes. Like, I've had only, like, since I've been to high school, I've only ever heard of one engineering corps in my entire district. And it's just like...
What the fuck is an engineering corps?
Like, engineering class. Like, straight...
No.
Like, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said corps, but I mean engineering class. I've been stumbling on words today.
That is non-existent in my area.
Yeah, like...
We were considered lucky to have a wood shop and metal shop.
I've only seen one wood shop. I've never heard of a school having a metal shop in my area.
Yeah. And my school actually had a metal shop combined with auto shop.
Dude, I would have done the metal shop. Are you kidding me? I've always had a fascination with that stuff. Granted, I'm a pansy, but I've had a fascination for it. I would at least like to learn a little bit, you know?
No, I actually took the wood shop class, and I wound up dropping out because I was too scared of the equipment. But I know how to do the wood burning part of it very well.
I took wood shop, and I didn't think the teacher liked me because I was a bit of a pansy. But
yeah, whenever I needed to use the power tools, and I mean, when I say that, I mean literally anytime I needed something cut and I could not cut it with the little hand tool that they had, or that the teacher would not let me use the little hand tool, I went to one of the more techie guys and said, "Hey, can you cut out this line for me?"
But I had no problems with any of the equipment. The only problem I have are saws. I'm not a big fan of sharp things. Otherwise, I had no problems with like the sander and stuff like that. I had no problems with it. It's just the saw.
Yeah, I would not touch any of the saws. I would go and use the power sander.
Yeah.
And it was
fun.
pushing it for me to use the band saw.
Yeah.
You know, the thin saw, little tiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually working in a meat department. I actually have to handle bandsaws. I don't actually operate them, but I do disassemble them to clean them.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah, so I took the wood shop just enough to know how to operate the power sander safely.
I was the only. Sorry.
Yeah, but I pretty much was the resident power sander and wood burner. For some reason, none of the other students in the wood shop class could get the wood burning to do a smooth curve.
So in other words, you were good with curves.
Yep. Clearly.
I was like, I finished the class, but it was weird because I think I was the only like upperclassman that actually took it. Like everyone that was in there pretty much were like, yeah, we didn't know what we wanted, so we just picked this. And I was like, I didn't know what I wanted. It sounded cool.
Yeah.
And let me tell you right now, being a senior in a class full of like freshmen and sophomores was probably about the most uncomfortable thing ever.
I totally get you with that. That's how the art classes wound up being later on. But it's like my school was weird in which the auto shop class was always full. The metal shop class was always full. Wood shop mildly, and everything else was just pretty much just barely scraping by.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, about the most advanced class I took was the wood shop. I did take the engineering class, but I never like got through with it, mostly just due to the fact that I had to stay at that school to do it, but I jumped around a lot, so it's like I never got a firm sitting. It was kind of sad.
You know, it would have been nice if my
Yeah.
school had an engineering. It's like my sister's school had a robotics club.
Yeah.
But no, everyone in my school was too focused on hunting and crafting cars. So
My school was everyone was just too busy like fucking getting drunk or doing drugs.
that was a big part of the school big part of my school too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wasn't as big as the hunting groups. A lot of the hunting groups was also the drunk group and the stoner group, but you know, however that managed to work,
Yeah.
somehow did. It's like we
High
only
school's
had
the
like
best time. High school's the best time of your life. Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was kind of weird. If this is what going into adulthood's like, then I opt out?
it's like I would have loved to just skip over the high school part and just would have gone straight into the art college. But no, I kept being told, no, high school's a requirement. You have to do this.
Yeah,
I know what I want to do. Just let me fucking do it. And every time I turned around, I was being told, no, you have to do this. And it's like, it doesn't fucking matter in the long run. That's the sad part.
Well, it's like, the thing is with me that was kind of annoying is I've never had the best, like, confidence or just showing that I really cared.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like the stuff that I actually was interested in. I would say something, and my parents would just come, my dad would just be like, sure. And, like, obviously, not kind of like rude, but kind of just like, okay. Kind of like, as a mental tab. But then it's like, later down the road, it's like, they asked me why I didn't do anything, and I was like, well, I said that one thing, and they're like, yeah, but you just didn't look interested or sound interested. I was like, then if I wasn't interested, then why would I bring it up? I don't...
It's like, if I mention it, obviously I'm interested in it. It's like, come on, people.
Like, what was it for the longest time? Like, up until the end of my senior year, I was still riding the bus to school because my dad didn't believe I was interested in driving. And I was like, are you kidding me? I wanted to drive for a long time. You just didn't let me because you didn't believe.
You didn't believe I was interested?
But he was like, yeah, you just didn't show any interest. It was like, yeah, because you didn't give me an opportunity.
Yeah, you think I'm just gonna come out and say, hey, I want to do this?
Yeah, and it's like, and that's the thing is, he knows that I'm a massive introvert. Like, I'm like the black sheep of my family. Like, everyone in my family is kind of like, all like, hey, open and everything. I'm just kind of like, I would personally be in a corner. And he knew that. That was the thing.
Oh,
is he knew that.
And he's still, oh god.
What makes it kind of even more annoying is, I straight up told, he asked me what I wanted to do for college, and I was like, this was senior year, and I was like, I don't know. I may not go to college as of right now, because college is expensive, and I didn't have a job at the time. He was like, oh, okay. My sister, who was out in college... Okay, let me clarify something here. My dad is in the military. My dad's in the military. He's an officer. He has the Alabama Bill, or whatever it is, the GI Bill, whatever fancy name you want to give it. And he was like, okay, I will split this between you and your sister. And I was like, I am actually okay with this. And my sister goes off to, like, a big university to learn a career path that I don't think she ever finished because too demanding on top of other things.
Oh, God.
And yeah, he asked me that question again. He was like, are you planning to ever go to college? I was like, not right now. I haven't really thought of it. He gives her all the GI Bill, so I've been left with nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she didn't even finish.
Oh, God. That was... Okay. So he took
And I'm
you
just,
saying, no, I want to take a bit to figure out what I want to do with my life and not waste the money like that.
yeah, like, yeah, it's just,
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know, and this is why I don't go out and tell people stuff, just mostly due to the fact that I've just grown up in an environment where it's like, I'll say I'm interested in something, and people are like, okay, and then it's
Completely
just like,
forget about it.
well, well, yeah, not only just forget, but just assume that I didn't mean anything by it, like I'm just having a casual conversation. And then it's like, when it get brought up later, they're like, oh, you were actually being serious though? I'm sorry. And it's like, it's a bit too late now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
What was it? I went to go see him a couple of days ago, and I brought up college again, and they actually seemed happy that I was showing some initiative, and I was like, yeah, I kind of have to at this point now, because clearly, despite the fact that, because apparently I don't show any at all.
Wow.
So, yeah. It just happened. I'm just having a grand old time in my life.
I will say that, well, yes, I was interested in college. I did do a little bit of it. Traditional teaching methods don't seem to work for me. Or rather, traditional teachers don't work for me.
I've never been a big fan of school. That's part of the hesitation for college is I've just never been a fan of school. Like, I've never had a good experience at school. I've had, like, a few good teachers, but that was towards the end of my school career, and it's just like, it's a bit too late.
Yeah.
Like, well, because pretty much most of the teachers I have, either their teaching methods didn't coincide with what I was learning to do, the way I was learning, or I just had teachers that didn't really care about their job at all, so they didn't really even teach. Like, to be honest, I've honestly forgotten most, if not everything, I learned in high school. Like, if I went to college right now, I probably would fail.
This is why I'm looking at the specialty schools. And why I've always been looking at the specialty schools. Because I don't see the fucking point in all of that general education shit that they try to shove down our throats. It's like, yeah, that works great for people who go to college going, I don't know what I fucking want to do with my life. I'm just going to piddle around and waste people's money.
Yeah.
But for people who've gone through most of high school going, yes, this is what I want to do with my life. Will you guys just fucking give me classes related to this?
Yeah. See, the thing is, yeah, I agree with you there. And it's like, also just the mentality of schools needs to be better, because the schools I've been to, straight up, during middle school, they're like, we don't give a shit, just go to high school and you'll be fine. And then I get to high school and it's just like, it's a complete 180, and they're like, you fucking fail, we're gonna hold you back. And it's like, okay. But what about this stuff in middle school? Oh, that shit didn't matter.
Yeah, you get
And it's
told
like, oh,
you
okay.
get told in middle school, this stuff is going to be important in high school. When you get to high school, you get told, what you learned in middle school doesn't matter. It's wrong.
It's everything you knew was a complete lie.
Yeah, everything you know is just a complete lie. And it goes that way throughout college, too, where they're going, everything you learned in high school is just completely wrong. Here's how you should have done it. And it's like, they go through...
See, that's the thing is, I don't necessarily have a problem with the general education. It's just I have a problem with a lot of the mentality and stuff because most of the teachers and stuff have given up. But personally, I don't blame them neither because they're not getting paid enough to deal with that shit. On top of that, they're having to deal with most teachers have to deal with a very large classroom in terms of the general public, at least.
They're overcrowded. The kids don't appreciate them because a lot of the
because
time,
most of the kids nowadays are little shits.
Yeah, the kids are all little shits, and those that aren't are actually going, this is what I want to do with my life. This doesn't matter in that course, which is what I was doing for 90% of the time. Because I went into middle school and high school going, I want to be in the art field. You know how many art classes are in middle school and high school? How many art classes that actually matter?
Quote unquote art.
Yeah.
I was like, as far as I knew, there was enough classes to get through middle and high school, but that was it. Nothing like, here's how you do this in a more, this is how you do this style, or this is how you use this to make art. Yeah. It's more of, alright, we're going to teach you the basics of drawing, and we're just going to repeat that semester for 4 years, and then you fucking go. That's it. And I didn't even learn that. I learned coloring. That's all I learned in my art classes is how to fucking shade. I didn't learn how to like draw or anything.
Yeah, most of the art teachers that go into education are actually went to a class for education and figured out, hey, I can't quite fucking do this. Oh, I'll just be an art teacher and say, yes, this is how you make a line. This is how you shade. Here's some terms. Go fly, my little butterflies.
I actually had one art teacher that actually was a hella good drawer. Like, he was really good, but he was one of those people that were like, okay, everything in your textbook is a fucking lie. I'm going to teach you by hand, and if you don't listen to me, you can get the fuck out of my class.
I would have appreciated him more than likely.
Well, he was kind of an asshole. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, let me put it this way. My art teacher in middle school, the very first one that I went into art going, hey, teach me how to do this. You know, the basic things. She went on to be a realtor, which tells me that she didn't really want to be a teacher at all. How do you go from teacher to realtor smoothly?
I don't know, but that sounds like quite the job I would want.
Yeah. And then the the first 2 years of teaching that, my high school art teacher, she was on the verge of retiring, and she knew that she was retiring in a couple of years, so she just absolute bitch completely denied all forms of art except for realistic. It's like one of her blatant rules was absolutely no anime at all.
That was how my teacher was. He was like, if you can't take an actual photo of it and then actually be able to draw it from hand, then it's not fucking real. And if it comes out of anyone's head versus being an actual thing, it's not fucking real.
Yeah.
And that was the thing too. I had a problem with in his class, at least the class I was in. I was in the idiot class, so I had a whole bunch of people like talking and stuff. And he was one of those
in
teachers.
Other words, one of the classes where they're just looking for the credit to get it out of the way, basically.
Pretty much destined to fail.
Yeah.
That's actually a summary of my entire middle school and high school career. Is pretty much I got stuck in the classes that were destined to fail. It was great. So,
And the last art teacher that I had in high school was actually my previous English teacher. So does that tell you how well that went over right there?
if anything, there's anything I would do in terms of like school and stuff is I would. But the only thing see, that's the thing too, is the stuff that I'm actually interested in is one of those things I feel like it's such a narrow field to where I wouldn't be able to do much with it.
Yeah.
Like, the two big ones outside of like anything technical and stuff that I've been wanting to do is like either psychology or like history. But it's like psychology would imply trying to become a psychologist or a teacher.
Pretty much either therapy,
which I have issues of my own to where I don't think I can really treat anyone else.
Yeah. Either therapy or go from directly coming out of school to teaching it, which is basically turning around on your peers and going, "Ha ha! I have control of your grades now."
Yeah, and I don't do what I couldn't do a desk. See, that's the thing is I'm very antsy, so like I can't sit down for a long time. So I'd be one of those teachers that'd be constantly standing.
Oh, so you would be one of those teachers where you'd intimidate them unintentionally.
Pretty much, because apparently I have. Because that's the thing is, my close friends are like, I give off an aura of like gentleness, but I don't believe it. Because the looks that people give me in public tell me otherwise, that I creep them the fuck out.
Okay.
Like even at my job, like people like look at me like I'm some sort of foreign object.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that my interest has either been art or massage therapy. Tell me!
Is a good one.
Yeah, tell me. How good of an education would the high school give you if you said, hey, I want to either be an artist or a massage therapist?
You're gonna get farther with the massage therapist.
Yeah, which is sad because the massage therapist is actually more viable, well, more secure job force than the art is. But you can get more classes out of art.
Yeah.
Tell me how well that works.
I don't know. And that's the thing too, is especially with like stuff. And that's the funny thing too, especially like my other one, history, is like straight up. Yeah, there's history classes in high school and stuff, but then it's like, all right, I'm gonna go to college and learn history. What can I do with this now? You can come right the fuck back and teach these kids. And it's like, I fucking hate kids.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't mind the. Outside of my family, I fucking hate everyone else's kid unless they're really nice to me. Otherwise, they get fucked right off.
Oh, hey, that's a sea urchin. I need that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
See, it's one of those things. Like I know. It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like I'm in a lose-lose situation no matter what I do. And part of me just kind of wants to give up, but another part of me is just like, if I don't do anything with my life, then I'm gonna be a disappointment on myself. Even more so than I already am.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, that's one of the reasons why I've taken to looking into the massage therapy schooling again. Because I tried the art schooling, and I'm still technically picking up courses for art through the lovely website provided to me by actual artists in the field. Or retired artists who had been in the field for like 15 years, and therefore should practically be gods to me, and they are.
See, that's the thing is, I've been wanting to learn some stuff in terms, like, just like arts and crafts type deal. I've been wanting to learn how to do that stuff, but it's like, people are like, oh, just go on the internet and look it up, and then it's okay, I go on the internet and look it up, and then it's like, they don't make it simple. They're just like, okay, we're going to show you how to do this. Okay, done, next thing. And it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta understand that not everyone has a general idea of what they're doing. To be honest, I'm a fucking moron. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I could totally throw you the site that I use for collecting the shit. Tutorials, yes, that shit. But that's only if you want it. The massage therapy school, though, it's fucking expensive. I can say that much. And from what I'm seeing, is they don't offer scholarships, and they don't take FAFSA.
That's retarded.
Yeah, but that's a trade school, don't you know?
True.
Yeah,
It's it's one of those things where it's just like, we're just screwed no matter what.
You're screwed no matter what, and the system doesn't help you.
You have to be really lazy to the point where it's like people believe that you're actually no good, or you somehow get some bullshittery and then it's just suddenly like, oh, I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. You actually have to be interested in the fucking bullshit that the system forces down your throat every day.
Yeah. And I'm not asking for like a complete destruction of the entire system like most people nowadays are asking. I'm just asking for a little reform. Most people nowadays seem to be like, we gotta burn everything to the fucking ground, and it's like, no, that's not gonna solve it.
Yeah, it's not gonna solve it, but it sure as hell would make you feel better about it.
Short term.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. People nowadays are thinking short term. No one's thinking long term. Everyone's just like, I gotta figure out everything right here, right now. But honestly, I have a problem with a lot. But it's like at the same time, it's like the human lifespan. Let's just say if everyone's on average, you're gonna be living to your 60s or 70s, and
more. I would say it's more towards 80s to 90s.
yeah.
That's probably also dependent on where you live.
Where you live, the type of environment you live, what you eat, what you do physically, stuff, a whole bunch of factors, genetics. Anyway, but yeah, I was just kind of rough balling it right there.
Yeah.
And what is it? Like, by the time you leave basic school and stuff, you're 18, 20 years old. So we'll just round up to 20, even though I know it's 18, because I like working with zeros.
It's fucking ridiculous because they don't start or even bothering to think about teaching you trade school bullshit until you're 20. Whereas before, it was you started learning your trade school shit when you just turned 10.
Yeah, like
It's like,
Wait,
when you're little...
when my dad... Yeah, like, when my dad was going through school, like, I guarantee you he could go up and be like, hey, I want to learn how to fix cars. Alright, sport, we're going to teach you how to fix some cars. If I even ask for that, they're like, you got to go to this specialized college, you got to put all this money into it, and you're not going to learn shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, well then it's like, what's the point? If colleges... That's the thing I don't understand. If college is to learn how to do stuff, but you're not learning shit, then it's very counterintuitive to its purpose.
Because the college professors don't actually want to work with you.
They're just there to get their paycheck.
Yeah. It's like, the college professors decided that they wanted to teach for a living, but they didn't want to deal with snotty little kids. So they're like, oh, college! I'll need to put, like, 8 years of work into it. But hey, it's going to be good in the long run. I'll get a big paycheck. Don't even bother to think about how you're actually going to fucking teach what you're trying to teach.
It's funny because I actually have a friend, she was learning education to be a teacher, and she's already instantly regretting it. It's so funny.
How is she instantly regretting it, if I may ask?
Well, it's like she wanted to be a teacher, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's because part of her getting her degree is she actually has to kind of be like a quote unquote substitute, but it's mostly pretty much her sitting in and watching a teacher teach, pretty much. And then that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much what she's having to do, and she's not a fan.
She is not a fan. Is she not a fan of the other teachers' methods, or not a fan of having to deal with the children in general?
I think it's kind of a mixture of everything. Like, she's pretty she's not a people person. She's pretty much, me and her are kind of in the same boat in terms of people. Like, we're both kind of like avoid people as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's actually opening up though, which is good. But I don't think teachers are her thing.
I'm gonna be happy just being the introverted artist that I am. You know, not that I can actually do the fucking art right now because space, but still.
I know, I was like, yeah, most of the people that I know in terms of like artists and stuff, most of them are like, yeah, I can draw, but it's just like I don't have the time. And then it's like, is that really the answer? And it's like most of them I know they do have time, but it's just like, it's kind of like the general excuse of, you know, you got to get me to do a commission to open up time type deal. And it's like, you know, I understand that completely. I'm not because I don't understand why people are like, oh, I know you, so give me free art. And it's like, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah, no. Thing is, I can make time to do my art stuff. It's just a thing, I don't fucking have space to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, I barely have the space for my computer shit. And storing all my traditional art supplies. I don't have space to actually use them. Oh, wait, no. I shouldn't say traditional art supplies because my art supplies are pretty much just a whole bunch of sketchbooks and pencils. What takes up all the space is the full sketchbooks and the reference shit and things I use to learn how to draw shit. Because when I went to the specialized arts college, they had me get all the traditional stuff so I could learn how to do it traditionally. They weren't going to teach me how to do the digital stuff that I wanted to do until I'd been there for 2 years. And they started it right off the bat with telling me, hey, you're more than likely not going to make it there. It's like, well, yeah. Yeah, the college that I went to for art literally starts the freshman off by saying, hey, you're probably not going to make it past freshman year. And you know why that is?
Why?
Because they freaking expect the freshman artists, the ones who are just starting, to actually know how to do everything that a senior artist would know how to do. They give you that workload. They give you... Oh god, what is going on here? They give you that workload. They give you the workloads, the expectations, and God.
I've heard this before.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I'm just like, you know, things are just stupid.
But it's the thing of when I went into the art school, they said, hey, you need to learn how to network on your own. You know, not even paying attention to the fact that I'm saying, hey, I'm disabled. I can't do the social stuff. I mean, I could barely walk up and say hello to my professors, let alone walk up and say, hey, I'm having problems. Can you help me?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, unless I actually see that person on an almost daily basis, I will not really interact with them. Like, it's just... Like, and it takes me a long time before I actually get comfortable to the point where I start actually talking to people.
Yeah. But freaking school didn't work with the disability at all. And they pretty much said, you don't get to have a life. Because each class gave you like about, you know how the college saying is, for every 1 hour or class you're supposed to have like 2 to 3 hours of homework.
Yeah.
When you're an artist doing an art school, you're supposed to have the actual drawings done. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to draw. They need to be done. And a lot of times they want it done the next day. So if you have like 5 classes and 3 of them give you in-depth, hey, draw 300 of these, all meeting these standards, have them done next class, which is normally like 2 days from then. Yeah.
I know practice makes perfect, but that's some retarded shit.
That's kind of the stuff that that art school says. Draw 300 of these within like this 2 to 3 day time frame.
Ugh.
So yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things too. If I did go to school, I might think about going to a trade school because even if, and that's the thing about some trade schools is like even if you don't get a job, even though that is the purpose of them, it's at least stuff that you can at least take with you and use in certain situations. You know, like it's actual like some trade schools you can learn actual like valuable stuff that you can use in your everyday life versus just like someone coming up and asking like high school knowledge. So.
Seriously? Why the fuck am I not able to fish? Ha ha! Jesus fucking Christ, you've got to be kidding me. Sorry, I missed 90% of that because I couldn't figure out how the fuck I was supposed to be fucking fishing.
Well, so long as you got everything in line. Because it seemed that Dylan seemed like it had you pretty hooked up.
Oh my god.
At least I could actually say puns to... At least I could find people I could say puns to. I say puns to my friends all the time, so they all hate me.
Dude. I freaking love puns, okay? I may not be able to make very good puns myself, but...
I'm that friend in... I'm that friend in the group that, like, if a pun shows up, I will not waste time. I will not waste time on it. I will gun for it. I said a pun to my friend one time. She actually hit me, and I was just like, it wasn't that bad. Not like actual like beat me up, but you know, just like kind of like a little slap on the back, kind of like you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a friend that does appreciate puns, but it's like I hardly ever talk. I haven't talked to her recently, and she's been busy. Though lately she's been blowing up her Facebook because she's been updating everyone on her adventures in Bloodborne, and it's actually quite hilarious. I found out she got Bloodborne, and me and another friend, a friend of ours who's like a big Dark Souls person, was like gave her some tips, and I gave her some tips on a few things of Bloodborne I've seen. And after that, I just saw a stream of her just posting all of like these pictures and stuff going on in her game, and it's funny.
Almost as good as an actual stream.
Pretty much. That's what I'm sad about, is she isn't like streaming or anything.
Oh, that is a sad thing.
Considering some of the posts she's made, I would pay to see her stream just because some of the stuff she said is so great. Hold on. I need to find some of them because they're actually great. And it's funny because everyone's been keeping up to date with them, and it's just...
Oh my god.
I need to pull up her feed because now people have posted a whole bunch of memes. which I don't mind, but it's like
Games.
the one time I actually deeply look at something on Facebook. Because normally I'm never on Facebook, but people post memes.
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
So I guess she was having trouble getting loot from this one area, so she took a picture of the guys she killed, and the post is just, "Look who's dead now, bitch! I got the loot you guarded, you asshole!" So angry, so angry.
Very angry.
Which is funny because she's a very quiet person, and then it's like you look at her these posts, and it's like, oh my god.
The hidden range.
Oh, here's my favorite one. Bloodborne update number 1. Fuck the sewers and fuck that skinny that almost transformed into a werewolf. This is so smart about his glowing eyes. I've always killed me before. It's like so angry.
Oh my god.
Bless her heart. I'm gonna text her tomorrow and see how she's doing.
So why does she not stream again?
I don't think has the capability of doing it.
Okay, is it more of a she doesn't have the capability, or she doesn't realize that it's possible for her?
Yes.
Okay. Very helpful.
Plus, I don't think she really wants to.
Fair enough. That's also a very viable reason to not.
Yeah. There's barely any people that I know personally that are like, yeah, I really want to stream. I've streamed maybe a couple of times, but it's one of those things where it's like, I did it for more curiosity's sake. I had one guy from one of my streams a long time ago that's still bugging me to this day to play with him. I'm like, bro, chill.
I stream because I get bored.
See, and that's the thing too, is I would stream normally too, if it wasn't for the fact that I can watch streams, but I can't do them. Otherwise my internet has a conniption.
I also really would love to stream Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild is a good game.
I do not have a capture card to stream it though.
That's unfortunate.
Capture card is just over $100. And I don't have that money.
Ugh. It's grody.
But the thing is if I get the capture card I'm looking at, I could also stream all of my i64 games too. Which would mean Mario Party bonanzas.
Yeah.
There's Mario Party, Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Oh god, what other games do I have?
I might. Yeah. When that XCOM DLC I was telling you about comes out, I might end up just playing that. Do a stream on that. Just fail epically.
I'm okay with that. That would totally work. I just totally scratched myself with my own fingernail. Ow.
Yeah, I did that too, and I may have cut open a scab and slightly bleeding.
Only slightly. I cut myself again somewhere, and I don't even know where I cut myself today. I know that I cut myself today, I just don't remember where. It was even bleeding and everything. And now I just
somewhere on your body.
No, somewhere on my hands, and I can't see it. Anyway, I'm gonna end up my stream here because now I'm tired and I didn't
Okay,
even mean
Summer.
to. I didn't mean to stream this long either. I really didn't.
It's
I
all
meant
good.
I meant to end my stream about 11:30 a midnight between those two times. And it's like didn't happen. So yeah.
Nothing wrong with staying up a little late, a little streaming. A little.
Yeah, it's not an issue. But bye bye stream.